And with us now, we have a postdoctoral researcher in the Harper Cancer Research Institute whose recent accomplishment has marked a landmark achievement for science and research at Notre Dame. We're talking, of course, with Dr. Tyvette Hilliard, who joins us now. You are a fellow in the lab of Dr. Sharon Stack, Notre Dame's first ever recipient of the highly competitive 5-year K01 Research Cancer Development Award from the NIH/NCI. First off, Tyvette, congrats on winning the award.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's an incredible accomplishment. And now I gotta look at the card for this one because your project is an absolute mouthful. It's the impact of maternal obesity on the reprogramming of the metastatic microenvironment. For someone like me who knows nothing about science, can you explain that a little bit, and what are you looking to uncover with that project?
Sure. So mainly we study ovarian cancer in our lab, and so we look at host factors including age and obesity. And so my specific project, I took it a step further. So ovarian cancer is the most deadliest gynecological disease among women. And so the reason of that is because it metastasizes or spreads to the abdominal cavity. And so my research is looking at the maternal obesity of the mother's diet, or how she eats a bad diet and becomes obese, and how that can actually reprogram cells that are in the abdominal cavity that these ovarian cancer cells like to go to. Wow. And so mostly they like to go to the fat cells. And so if a mother is obese, she would tend to have more fat cells. And then if her diet can reprogram these cells in her offspring, then they are actually prone to, no matter what diet they have, they tend to eat, they'll be prone to ovarian cancer metastasis. So I'm looking at if a maternal diet can actually affect the offspring's health.
Wow, that's really interesting. Something I would never even have
mouthful.
thought about. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And now, what inspired you to dig deeper on this topic?
So we know that obesity is a worldwide epidemic, and the increase in prevalence of childhood obesity is rising. So, and also ovarian cancer is a deadly disease. And so I mixed the two together to look at how your mother or your grandmother can actually set you up pretty much for failure or for a great life in the future. So looking back, because we don't know why these cells like to go to the abdominal cavity, so if we can know if there's some type of cell change or genetic change that we can actually target, then that will actually help us with at-risk women.
Wow, okay. You've been here at Notre Dame for 3 years. So what kind of brought you here to Notre Dame in the first place?
Well, it's Notre Dame. And I wanted to work in the lab of Sharon Stack, the director of Harper Cancer Research Institute, because I really feel that that institute gives us an interdisciplinary approach on looking at our projects. So with my grant, I have statisticians, I have imaging, I have MD doctors. So I have a group of people that are rooting me on to actually succeed with my project.
Yeah, and you're doing amazing work. You know, growing up, did you ever think you'd be doing work like this in one of the most renowned cancer research centers out there?
I did not. As a little girl, I actually thought I was going to be a doctor, but not a PhD doctor. I thought I was going to be a medical doctor. I wanted to be an obstetrician gynecologist. I wanted to deliver babies. So I guess I can still say I do. It's just mouse babies that I deliver now.
Sure, a different type of babies.
Different type.
And so what will things look like for you beyond these next 5 years?
Hopefully the results that I get from my initial studies will actually give me enough data to actually one day start my own lab at a university, maybe Notre Dame, and then continue my research and build my research program to eventually help answer the question of how obesity affects ovarian cancer metastasis.
Awesome. Well, good luck with that, and congrats to you on your award, Dr. Tyvette Hilliard, doing
Thank you.
great things for us here at Notre Dame.